Just work really hard on the field. Work out 6 days a week. Get a personal trainer and a position coach. And go to a mega camp and you will get a college football scholarship. In fact, all you have to do is...
Listen, if it was that easy, everyone would do it. In this video, I'm gonna share with you the truth on how college football recruiting actually works in the new NIL portal era and why taking this advice may be the biggest mistake of your life and what you can do instead to secure the best scholarships possible. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Richie Contartesi. I'm the founder of Next Play, and I specialize in transforming driven varsity football players into confident businessmen, where 83% of our athletes earn college football scholarships and 42% go Division I. And I make these videos because I understand the struggle firsthand. At just 5'7" and 150 pounds, I secured a D1 football scholarship in the SEC at Ole Miss, and now I want to share my journey and the lessons I learned with you so you can live your dream as well. So most high school football players spend all their time on the product, right? They work out 4 to 6 times a week, go to personal training sessions, have a position coach, do 7v7, go to camps to perfect their craft, you name it, right? And don't get me wrong, this is all important and a must do. However, you also need to understand the type of business that you are in, right? When it comes to college football today, the stakes have never been higher. The amount of money in the game has never been higher. And the hype has never been higher, which means for you, the competition has never been higher. It's never been greater. Literally, parents are doing everything in their power to give their son an unfair advantage because of what is on the line. And for some, it isn't just about football, right? College and even high school players are making tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, in some cases, millions. Not to mention, if they actually succeed through the college ranks, they could make hundreds of millions in the NFL or with brand deals as they build their personal brand. All right, so there's a lot on the line, and the parents and players that get this have a huge advantage, right? Now, because college football is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and because of the NFL, each athlete is now a business. All right, I can't stress this enough, and we're gonna break this down. Each athlete is now a business. They open up LLCs so they can get paid by schools, NIL deals, and to protect themselves and the collectives, right? But they also need to be able to protect themselves. This all means that in high school, if your son doesn't start looking at himself as a business and a personal brand, he is going to struggle to get committable offers, let alone the most and best scholarships possible. Now, I'm not saying he needs to go open up an LLC tomorrow, but if he wants the most options, it's time to not just work only on the product, but also work on the other side of his business, right? And that's marketing and sales. So I'm gonna break this down for you so it's a little bit more clear. So for all of you out there right now that are business owners, like you understand this, right? In a business, you have 3 core components, right? You have marketing, going out and getting the potential clients, sales, closing the clients, and then the product, which is the goods the services, the goods, the product, whatever it is that you're providing. And so the issue with college football and high school athletes is they spend all their time in the product, right? I'm spending all my time recovering. I'm spending all my time on training and working on the field. And they have this motto that if I'm good, coaches will find me. But that's not reality of college football anymore. Just like in business, it's not reality of business anymore. You're not going to just open a brick and mortar and people are going to flock to you. It's just not how it works. So the ability to learn how to market and how to sell is not only super valuable for college football and recruiting, but this is like life, right? And be able to do anything in your life. So if your son wants to succeed today, then he must spend a large portion, if not 50% of his time, on marketing himself and selling himself. Now, you've probably heard tons of coaches, and I know because I get every comment and every post that I do, you've probably heard tons of coaches and parents say, if you're good, they will find you. I'm sorry, but this is not how business works. And especially it's not how college football works today, right? And while this may be true for the top 700 of the more than 1.1 million high school football players, this definitely wasn't the case for me, and this may not be the case for you. Now, on top of that, I don't know about you, but I would never put my success in someone else's hands. Just play hard, work hard, and coaches will find you. Or my coach will help me get recruited. Or this person will help me get recruited. I'm sorry, but I would never just say this person will help me, so I'm going to let it go. Zero chance, right? Zero, zero, zero. So, again, it's up to you. If you're a player, like, it's your life, it's your choice, but I would never, right? This is why the local baker who made an amazing cake goes out of business. Like, they make great cake, they make great cookies, they're so amazing, but they don't know how to market and sell. They don't know how to build a business. They didn't realize that it isn't just about the product, but marketing, sales, leading people, the whole 9 yards, right? So what are the marketing and sales? Like, what is marketing and sales for an athlete? So here are just a few of the habits and skills we teach, coach, and hold our athletes accountable to, where 83% earn college football scholarships. And I literally made this list as I was commenting back to someone on my Facebook post the other day. So this is not, and I just doing it really fast just based on working with so many players. This is not limited to this, but choosing the right schools to target, creating a highlight video properly, posting on social media to get attention, engaging and DMing coaches on social media, building your personal brand, communicating effectively to get attention, emailing coaches to get them to watch your video, pitching coaches properly, not doing what everyone does with this big templated email with a HTML through a recruiting software that has your position, your school, your title in the subject line. Like that's not pitching. That's just doing what everyone else is doing, but actually telling your story to get coaches to click the link and watch your video, right? Like, that's what we're focusing on. Speaking confidently to coaches who are on the fence, building relationships with coaches, handling yourself on official visits, choosing the best camps with actual coaches, right? There's so many different camps and things, and this, like, our coach is going to be there. If you're going for recruiting, can they recruit you? Yes or no, right? And I have tons of videos on that, but handling yourself on official visits, choosing the best camps. Okay, I already said that. Setting meetings with coaches before and after camps to get offers on the spot. Like, are you going to a camp and just performing and hoping coaches talk to you, or are you building relationships with these coaches before, and then also setting up meetings with them before and after the camp so you have an opportunity to sell yourself, right? What to say during those meetings, how to say it, getting offers by walking in the front door, negotiating NIL deals, and the list goes on and on and on, right? Just go to a mega camp and you're good. Like, it's like so unrealistic. So it isn't easy. So anyone who says all you have to do is XYZ and you'll get a scholarship is a bunch of BS. It's a bunch of BS. And you know what? Maybe someone got lucky one time here or there. And could you get lucky? Sure. But are you looking to get lucky or secure the best and most scholarships possible? Are you looking to take this recruiting process in your own hands, right? And go after it and get what you want, right? But are you looking to get lucky or secure the, okay. And all of these skills are so powerful. On top of all of this, like, all of these skills are so powerful for a 15 to 18-year-old young man that they will set him up to be able to do whatever he wants in his life, right? Like, if you know how to market and sell and build a business and you're 50, like, you can do anything, right? If you decide to go and get a job and doing interviews, if you want to, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, these skills will set you up for life in a digital world where personal brand and who you are is going to really dictate success for most young people today, right? Most importantly, he'll have the confidence to do anything he wants and to go after it because he trusts himself to figure it out, right? And this is one thing I talk to so many athletes about all the time, is the fact that, Richie, how do you get hired by IBM and Hewlett Packard? And you work with all these athletes, but these big corporations want to bring you in to teach them the same next play accountability system you use with athletes, right? Like, how did you get yourself in that position? And I go back and I say, it's because I went through this. I went through the pain of, going to a smaller school, getting cut from that school, signing out of high school, spending thousands of dollars to send out my video to schools where now you could do it digitally. I did all of these things, went to a school, got cut, then signed with a school, got cut, then walked on, then earned a scholarship in the SEC. Like, I've went through all of this, and I now, because of that, have the confidence where if someone's like, hey, Richie, you can't go do this, I know that I'm going to go take action and go after what I want because I'm going to figure it out. I trust in myself. And most people allow fear and failure to control their entire life and sit back and say, people will find me. This will, no. Like, this is a joke. This is not how the world works, right? There's way too much competition, and that's not how the world works. It's time to step up and go get what you deserve, right? It's like, in today's world and in college football recruiting, you have two options. You can get on the field and play, or you can sit on the sidelines and watch. But with 1.1 high school football players, my suggestion is you get on the field and you play. And you get on the field and play by not leaving your success to other people, by stepping up and going out, learning the process, building a business, getting the skills and forming the habits to market yourself, to sell yourself, to confidently communicate with college coaches, to build relationships with college coaches. But Richie, I'm shy. I get it. I understand. I was very shy as well, but I'm not anymore, because I decided that this is a necessary evil. This is something that I have to do to get to the next level. And so you have to decide, do you want to rely on other people? Do you want to, listen to this advice or not? And again, it's your choice, it's your life, but I wouldn't. So now I'm going to share this video with you. I'll put the link in the description of this video where you can watch, like, how do you do this? How do you start building these skills of marketing and selling yourself? Okay. Or if you're the type of parent that doesn't have time to waste and just wants to do it right the first time to save yourself $100,000 to $200,000, then we have something special for you. Because it's not only just about saving the $100,000 to $200,000 for school, but it's what's the upside? What if your son makes $30 million or $100 million in his career, or he gets these brand deals, or because of this he starts a business and becomes a multi-millionaire, or and again, I'm not saying it's all about the finances. It's also about just being happy, right? And giving yourself choices and financial freedom and time freedom, right? And so we are holding a live 2-day in-person workshop covering all aspects of business and college football, meaning leave your cleats at home. This is not a camp, right? This is a 2-day live in-person workshop. We're having active head coaches like Lane Kiffin of Ole Miss speak. Obviously, I went and played football at Ole Miss, so we have Lane Kiffin, Butch Davis, and not only that, we have 2 other speakers that we're going to be announcing soon that are absolutely lights out. And your son will not only learn how to market himself, sell himself, do outreach to coaches so they respond, right? Got to get them to respond, and confidently build relationships, communicate with college coaches. But the whole family will leave with a game plan to earn the most and best scholarships, right? The whole game plan, and the whole family together, right? So everyone's on the same page. Mom's not doing this, dad's not doing this, the kid's doing this. There's no accountability. It's not going to work, right? So that's what this workshop's for. People say, Richie, we love your YouTube videos, but we want more hands-on coaching, mentorship, and accountability. So this is what we're doing during the workshop. We're going to teach a topic, then we're going to have the athletes execute it, and then we're going to walk around and coach them through it right then and there. All right. So on top of that, you'll also get a complimentary 45-minute one-on-one game plan session as part of your ticket, which is literally worth 10 times the amount of the actual ticket, right? The tickets range from $197 for the entire family all the way up to $500 for the entire family. So it's not per person. So these tickets are nothing compared to what you would get from these 2 days, right? So this is an exclusive event for only 100 families. I can tell you right now, the MV tickets are already sold out. And so the VIP tickets are really close because we're only going to allow 20 families into the VIP because it wouldn't make sense to do it any other way. So make sure to reserve your spot now if this is something that you want to do. I'd love to meet you in person. I'd love to work with your athlete. There are some qualifications that your son must meet in order to be able to attend. So definitely check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's nextplayevent.com, and I look forward to meeting you in person.